Hi, my name is Chuck Vanderstelt, and I'm here with my July 2021 Northwest Indiana real estate market update. We're going to get started by taking a look at all the home sales that occurred in June 2021 and compare that to June 2020. So last month in June, we sold 1,274 homes compared to 1,123 homes in June of 2020. So volume was up about 8-9% compared to a year ago. That's causing inventory to remain really tight. A lot more buyers out there than sellers. Houses that closed in June of 2021, there was 1,111 of those reported in the Northwest Indiana MLS. The average sale price was $268,000. Median sale price was $240,000. These are up 24 and 26% respectively. Condo sales, there were 56 closed condo sales during the month of June. Average sale price was $168,000. Median sale price was just under $147,000. So that average sale price was actually down 5% compared to June of 2020. The median, however, was up 6%. That's a pretty small market in Northwest Indiana with just 56 home sales. Having just a couple of homes that were substantially more, substantially less than what we had last year could really affect that pricing. So I think it's to be careful with that. I wouldn't necessarily think that condo prices are going down in Northwest Indiana. I think it was just a little bit of an off month. Townhomes and half duplexes, there was 107 closed sales for those types of homes. Average sale price was almost $219,000. Median sale price was $213,000. Those are both up 11 and 12% respectively compared to June of 2020 average prices. Luxury home market, what I consider to be the luxury home market in Northwest Indiana, are sales over $500,000. That's because they make up less than 10% of the market. We're seeing that percentage increase as the year goes on. In the month of June, homes over $500,000 made up 8% of all home sales. There were 96 home sales over $500,000. There were only 40 in June of 2020. So we're seeing more homes cross over that $500,000 mark. Average sale price for a home over $500,000 was $675,000. That's 10% higher than a year ago in June of 2020. The overall conclusion, real estate prices are really appreciated a lot. Single family homes are definitely the biggest beneficiaries, seeing appreciation of an average sale price year over year of 24% for the month of June. Dog, why are you itchy? You're embarrassing yourself for all the people. This is Sally. For our first time viewers, if she's in the frame, this is Sally the dog. She's the quadwalls.com mascot. So back to our conclusion, strong demand from buyers. Sellers are putting their homes on the market, but they're being scooped up pretty quickly, despite charging high prices for those homes. I think it's an overall good economic situation that's kind of causing buyers to have the willingness to pay those prices. They must be feeling positive about their economic outlook now and into the future, enough so that's making them want to buy a home and pay the price that the sellers are demanding. To end this, I'm going to take a look at current inventory. Come on, girl, hop on up. I'm going to take a look at current inventory levels. There was 1,136 homes on the market, which sounds like a lot, and it's the most that we've had in over a year. However, if you look at July of 2020, this really surprised me. I had to check twice to make sure it was accurate. July of 2020 and August of 2020, the Northwest Indiana MLS had the exact same number of homes reported to it sold last year. It was 1,342 homes in each of those 2 months. For us to have 1,136 available now, it's showing we don't even have 30 days of supply. Based on the past rate of sales for the summer months. And then too, as I started this in June, we sold 8% more homes than we did in the year prior. So forecasting based on current trends, we probably only have about 20 days of housing supply right now. Still remarkably tight. I do not believe that there's a housing bubble. Every day I think I see more and more would-be economists making predictions about a housing bubble and a pending crash. I still just do not see it. I do understand that as July came in, forbearance programs ended. However, I think a lot of those forbearance programs were structured in ways where fees and interest were just tacked on to homeowners' homes. Banks do not want to foreclose on homes. It's an expensive process. They lose a lot of money on the investment, on the loan balance. It's not their motive to foreclose. It really isn't. I think most lenders will find ways for for homeowners who use forbearance programs to tack that money onto their loan, which will be paid off if they ever sell. Also, people who might be a little overextended with their house payment, they've got a good chance to refinance. They've also got a great chance to just sell with home prices appreciating in Northwest Indiana and all over the country. So the idea of a bubble just still does not make sense to me. I don't see it. Read my article, 45 Million Reasons Why There's No Housing Bubble in America. A lot of it just has to do with population, number of people in the country versus how many homes we did build or didn't build in the last 10 years. And the massive amount of people, the 45 million people ages 25 to 35, who are going out there buying their first home, starting families, progressing in careers, those types of things. Also, we see the child income tax credit. Money's going to start getting sent out for that on a monthly basis. That's going to add cash flow to a lot of households. I think the employment scenario is really interesting. Unemployment rates are staying steady. It's unbelievable the pay rate that kind of lesser skilled positions, lesser skilled jobs, hospitality, those types of things. Please do not take that in any negative way. I worked in the hospitality industry for many, many years of my life. My family owned a business in that industry for decades. I have a lot of respect for that industry. But it's really amazing seeing the amounts of money that it's being offered to get people into those positions, which I think is fantastic. Again, being a person who worked in that industry for a very long amount of his life, it's time. Something like that's been needed for a long time. So it's great to see that happening. I think from an economic perspective, things look good. Interest rates are probably going to go up as we close out the year. That leads to my second point. I think we will not see the home appreciation that we saw this year, next year. I just don't think wages are keeping up enough. I think we'll see more new constructions coming on the market that might help balance some things out. So I think we'll return to normal appreciation rates still in early 2022. Sorry, I'm holding in a yawn. It's late. I'll end this with some advice. Buyers, if you want to buy a home, go out and buy a home. I think reading online advice that says wait for the crash is terrible advice. I'm pretty sure homes are going to be more expensive next year than they are this year. So if you're a buyer, you want to buy a home, get out there and buy a home. Feel free to contact me. You can contact me through my website, quadwalls.com, through my YouTube channel, through Facebook. Me and my team, we'd love to work with you. Download the quadwalls.com app. Great app to search for homes for sale in Northwest Indiana. Also, if you're a seller, sell. The market's still very much on your side. If you've got some major life event causing you to need to sell, go for it. And something to really share with sellers. Sellers, you've got to live somewhere. We all got to live somewhere. No one wants to live under a bridge. Nobody. You will get more cooperation now than ever before with needing to. Sorry, again, it's late, dark outside. Sellers, I think you'll get more cooperation now than you ever would have before with getting the time needed to find a place to live. I think buyers have a much better understanding now that that's kind of the way it is, that everyone needs somewhere to live. So sellers, if you're thinking about selling, it's a great time to really get exceptional value for your home compared to what you bought it for, even if you bought it just a year or 2 years ago. So really think about it. And again, don't worry so much about the homelessness factor. At least when we're helping people sell homes, we can absolutely write your listing and protect you with any offer that you accept to prevent you from being homeless. That's really not a problem. What can make it become difficult is when buyers pressure you into a situation that can risk you being homeless. Again, the way the market is, I think buyers have a lot more understanding of kind of the market mechanics and how it all works. At least this year they do compared to other years. So I think you're likely to get a lot of flexibility so that you can find a place to move to. So again, my name is Chuck Vanderstelt. I'm a real estate agent in Northwest Indiana. I work at the Brokerage Listing Leaders, and I'm also the owner of the real estate website quadwalls.com. Get on my website, check it out. Go to the App Store, go to the Google Play Store, type in Quad Walls, download the Quad Walls app. It's better than Zillow, it's better than Realtor.com. It's all founded right in the heart of Northwest Indiana in Valparaiso, Indiana. And if you ever have any questions about real estate, feel free to contact me anytime. I love talking about this stuff all day, every day. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching it on Facebook, please like my page. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel so you'll get updates about whenever I